3 workout styles for a busy CEO, or if you're a busy person, this is for you. Everything about training now is all about training efficiently. Why? Because people are finding that they don't have time to get things done. A lot of us are busy, very much like yourself and myself, or if we are trainers and training busy individuals like busy CEOs, for example, or office workers, we really need to make sure that their workouts are efficient and on the point when they come in and they leave the gym. So I'm going to give you 3 specific workout styles that I feel are optimal, the best workout styles for individuals who are super busy. These workouts would take no more than 35 minutes in and out, and you get the best bang for buck. The first workout I'm going to introduce to you guys is a workout that is specific to building muscle, hypertrophy. I like this workout style because I term it the workout for the no-brainer. Imagine you're really busy at work and you're looking at your computer all day, you're focusing on files and numbers, and you're brain dead at the end of the day. That's where you go to the gym. Now, the last thing you want to do is compete with different pieces of equipment and think about what you need to do. So the workout is simple. Minimal exercises, we focus more on volume and repetition, and focusing on the movement patterns itself so you can get it done. Now, this workout really is called the 6x6 workout. It's very simple. You choose 2 exercises to begin. The exercises are what we call agonist-antagonist exercises. That means opposite muscles that we're going to focus on. For example, if you do an incline bench press as the first exercise, the second exercise you're going to do is an exercise that focuses on the opposite muscle, like a seated row. So we're going to do an incline bench press and a seated row. Now, the exercise is a 6x6, meaning 6 reps by 6 sets. If you haven't done 6 sets before, this is the time for you to try. So 6 reps on an incline bench press, then we change to 6 reps on a seated row, and we repeat this for 6 sets. The key factor here is choosing the rest times. You want to be able to choose a rest time that is enough for you to try to repeat the exercises again and again over 6 sets. Now, once you finish that, you then choose 2 more exercises, same thing, same muscle groups, agonist, antagonist, preferably a back and chest because you've chosen a back and chest, and you perform them for 10 to 12 reps for 3 sets. Simple, get that done, and you're done with the workout, in and out. Now, the way you're going to break this workout out is if you're a busy individual and you can only train 3 times through the entire week, the great and optimal split for this workout is you can choose an upper body day, which means a chest and back pairing, a lower body day, a quads and a hamstring pairing, and maybe an arms day where you can do a biceps, triceps pairing and add in an ab exercise for set B, where you're doing the 2 movements for B1 and B2 at 12 reps each. Now, the second style of programming that we're going to look at is a program specific to fat loss. If you're someone who's super busy and wanted to go into a fat loss workout, making your workout time efficient, this is definitely the program for you. So this program is what we call the 15-10-10, which means that the first part of the program is 15 minutes, second part of the program 10 minutes, and the third part of the program 10 minutes. So you can see the whole program will only spend 35 minutes and you're in and out. So let's break this down a little bit more. The first part of the program for 15 minutes, you will be doing 2 exercises. I like to use an agonist-antagonist pairing, which is opposite muscle groups. Now, I'm going to use the example of someone squatting. So if you're going to be choosing a squat to start off with as exercise number 1, which is very quad dominant, then the pairing for that will be the opposite muscle group, which is the hamstrings. So you might do a squat as exercise number 1, and then you might do a hamstring curl as exercise number 2. I would choose a rep range of 8 to 12 reps per exercise. Once you finish the exercise, you move on to the next exercise. So after your squat of 10 reps, you move on to your hamstring curl for 10 reps, you go back to your squat for 10 reps, hamstring curl for 10 reps, and you repeat this agonist-antagonist pairing. Now, how much rest should you be taking between sets? Now, this is the key. It's completely up to you, which means that if you can take a little rest between movements from one exercise to another, you can get more sets in within the first 15-minute block. The goal is to get as many sets as you can, or as many set pairings as you can within the first 15 minutes of 8 to 10 reps. The second block within this workout is 10 minutes. So within the 10-minute block, this time you're also going to choose 2 exercises focusing on the same muscle group. So in this case, you might want to do a leg press for your quads, and for your hamstrings, you might do a variation of a lying hamstring curl in order to complement that. And goal here is to get 10 to 12 reps. Again, repeat that pairing for as many sets as you can within the 10-minute block. Once you're done with that, you move on to your last 10-minute block, choosing quad and hamstring exercises as well, because that's the theme of the program itself, and focus on 2 exercises where you can crank out and perform out 12 to 15 reps. So this is a higher rep range, more volume, as many sets as you can, as little rest as you can within 10 minutes. And once you're done with that, you've completed 6 exercises, lots of volume, and 35 minutes. Can you believe that? 35 minutes and you're out. So definitely a resistance-based program, but expect to be sweating, huffing, puffing, and getting your heart rate up for a fat loss specific workout. With the fat loss style program, you can perform a similar split very much like the hypertrophy 6x6 program, which really means that if you're a busy individual that can only make 3 days, make 1 day a lower body day where you can do quads and hamstrings, 1 day an upper body day where you might do a chest and a back, and 1 day an arms and abs day where you can basically do biceps, triceps, and get some abs done. So you can break it up into this ideal split if you're someone who's really busy. Now, the third style of a program that we're going to be talking about is a full body split program. Now, this program is really what I call the full shebang, because it includes everything that you need to train within one workout session. How do we make this happen? All right, now the focus of the program is on one main solid lift to start the program off. So for example, if the solid lift that you choose is a squat, you start the program off with the first exercise, a single exercise, which is a squat. You might perform 8 to 10 reps of a squat over 3 sets. Now, once you finish the squat on its own accord, so just the single exercise itself, you then move on to your next 2 exercises, and the next 2 exercises has to be a pair. The pair is typically an upper body pair. So you can choose a push and a pull of your upper body. So for example, you can do a flat bench press and a seated lat pull down. Again, agonist, antagonist pairing. Okay, so you got your chest and your back. That's your next phase of 2 exercises. You might perform that for 2 to 3 sets of about 10 to 12 reps. Once you finish that, then you move on to your third block, which is a mini circuit. The third block typically is exercises that encompasses your biceps, your triceps, your abs, your core, maybe even your calves. So you can choose exercises and what we call accessory exercises that support your major muscle groups and get that done as a circuit. So you might put 3 exercises together. For example, you might do a standing bicep curl with dumbbells, then you're moving on to a tricep extension, and then moving on to a leg raise for abs, for example, and repeat that circuit 2 to 3 times, again, depending on how limited you are for time. The goal is within the circuit, you keep the rest times extremely short, and so you can move through it fast, but also at the same time, crank out the number of reps that you need to crank out. Now you can see this is a full body program, and it's ideal for an individual that can only come to the gym maybe twice a week. So the first program, the person might be choosing squats as the main exercise of choice to start off the program with. the second program that they might be available, it could be another massive or major exercise choice, such as the deadlift. Okay, which really works on the whole body and posterior chain, the lower back, and so forth. And then they can get the same split done. The second part of the program is an upper body, but an agonist-antagonist set, so chest and back. And the third part of the program, which is the mini circuit, again, choosing accessory exercises that you can rotate within a circuit of 3 exercises. So here you go, guys. These are 3 of my favorite ideal program styles that you can use for time efficiency, especially if you're busy or you're training a busy CEO. The first program, the 6x6 for hypertrophy. The second program, which is a time-based program, the 15-10-10 for fat loss. And the third program, the shebang program, the overall body program for someone who is really time poor, they can only train twice a week and needs a full body split. Very effective programs, all catered to different purposes, getting you effective results in the shortest time possible. I hope this video gave you a ton of information regarding program design for a busy person. Now, I've actually included a link here, a downloadable link for the 3 programs that we spoke about. So feel free to download this, have a compare with what I was talking about, try it on yourself, and actually let me know how you go with these programs. Make sure you leave a comment below. Let me know how effective the program is, or if you wanted to see a different style or type of program, that would be awesome. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.